There are things I never told you, not because they weren't real, not because they didn't matter, but because I was terrified that they would matter only to me. Sometimes I wonder if you ever noticed the way I always looked for you in every room, the way my day somehow became better simply because you smiled. You probably thought I was just being kind, just being friendly, just being me. You never knew that every small conversation became something I replayed in my head long after it ended. People always say, if someone likes you, you'll know. But they never talk about the people who choose silence, the people who convince themselves it's better this way, because saying nothing feels safer than hearing the wrong answer. So I became an expert at pretending I was okay, pretending friendship was enough, pretending my heart wasn't quietly hoping for something more. There were so many moments when I almost told you, when the words reached my lips only to disappear before they became sound. I imagined every possible ending. Maybe you'd smile. Maybe you'd say, I feel the same. Or maybe you'd look at me differently. And somehow, losing the possibility of us felt less frightening than losing you. So I stayed silent. You moved through life without ever knowing that someone was secretly celebrating your happiness, even when your happiness had nothing to do with me. I watched you chase dreams. I watched you laugh. I watched you love. And every time, I reminded myself that loving someone doesn't mean they owe you their love in return. That was the hardest lesson. Not that you didn't choose me, but that you never even knew you had a choice. Sometimes people think heartbreak only begins after love ends. I don't think that's true. Sometimes heartbreak begins when love is never spoken at all, when your heart writes a story that your mouth never tells, when every goodbye feels heavier because you know you've left another sentence unsaid. Even now, there are days when an old song plays or a familiar place appears, and for just a moment, I remember the version of me who still believed that maybe one day you'd somehow understand without me ever saying a word. It's strange how memories can keep someone alive long after they've already moved on. But maybe this story isn't really about you anymore. Maybe it's about me, about learning that loving someone in silence isn't a failure. It simply means I loved honestly, even if only my heart ever heard the confession. And perhaps one day I'll meet someone who doesn't need me to hide, someone who makes honesty feel safer than silence. Until then, I'll keep this letter folded between the pages of my life, not because I'm waiting for you, but because it reminds me that I was once capable of loving that deeply. And if, by some impossible chance, you ever wonder whether someone once loved you without you knowing, the answer is maybe, because some feelings never become words, yet somehow they echo for years.